That awkward moment when it's 10:30 at night and you're about to go to bed when you realize that you haven't made a video for your collab channel yet. Hi, classmates. It's Tuesday. Monday, I really liked your video. It did make my Monday quite a bit better, so mission accomplished on that. If I'm talking quietly, it's because kind of my whole family's asleep and I'm making this and I'm probably really annoying them. But anyway. So as for my Nerdfighter story, it was one day when I was 8th grade, maybe? Not 8th grade. I'm gonna go with 8th grade. And I was bored out of my mind. As my creative mind decided that it would be a good idea to type "I'm bored" into YouTube and see what came up. And as fate would have it, I happened to click on Charlie is So Cool Likes video that he made about being bored, titled, I think it was titled "I'm Bored" or something to that effect. And I thought it was absolutely hilarious, and then I kind of just went my separate way and like didn't think about it for a while. And then a few months later, I was bored again and I was like, I remember that video that I saw the last time I was this bored and I thought it was really funny and I want to look it up again. And then I started watching some of his other videos, and eventually I started watching, I think it was Nairmon that I started watching next. Like, I'll try Nairmon. And then I got into him, and then I started watching Five Awesome Guys. And then, who did I watch next? I'm not sure. I started watching a couple different channels, and I noticed that they all like talked about Nerdfighters, and I didn't really know what that was, and I did fall under the common misconception that it was like fighting against nerds, and I was like, that's awful, that's stupid. And I also kind of thought it was like an English thing or like a club at his school. I didn't really know what it was. And also talking about the Vlogbrothers, and eventually I kind of got like the basic idea of what they were, but I was like too lazy or too stubborn, or I don't know, I just never wanted to check them out, which was a stupid move on my part. That seems to be something that I do a lot, is that I don't watch things that I end up really liking, and I don't get into things that are really cool just because everybody else is doing it and I don't feel like doing it, or I don't know why. I just choose not to, which is really stupid, and then I get really into them. And this list of things is ridiculous. Things that I waited a really long time to get into. Well, I would have liked them for a long time. For example, Doctor Who, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, all of these things that I didn't get into. My Little Pony. Okay, that's kind of embarrassing. But I watched I Talk to Snakes even before I got to the Vlogbrothers, and she kind of got me into it recently, and I've been watching that show a lot, so that's kind of embarrassing. But yeah, that was another thing that I was like, I'm not gonna watch that, and then I did. So eventually, I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch one Vlogbrothers video, and the first Vlogbrothers video that I ever saw, to give you kind of a perspective on how long it took for me to actually start watching them, was I think it was the Nerdfighter fitness video. So that's how long it took me to get into it. And after I did, of course, I watched all of their videos and got totally obsessed. And as for vlogging, this is my first vlogging excursion that I've pursued. And I always thought about vlogging, but I was never really something that I did, and I never thought I'd be very good at it. The thing was, I don't really, before this channel at all, I didn't really know any other Nerdfighters in real life or otherwise. I didn't really have any friends, and I had no one that I could like geek out about, and I turned to your pants to try and make some friends. I didn't really have any luck with that. I was like, try to thought of a way how I could make some friends, and I was like, what would be a really good way is to join a collab channel. So I was kind of looking around for stuff like that, and I saw Class of 2013. I was like, oh, that's me, I could do that. So that's how I found you guys, and yeah, that's basically the reason why I'm doing this, is to make friends. Awkward goodbye. Awkward way.